Today is day 4 of Masters Shanghai, and we have 2 matches today, Leviatán vs T1 and DRG vs FUT. The loser of both these games will be the first team eliminated from this tournament, so the stakes are already high. The first match for today is Leviatán vs T1. Leviatán were definitely the favourites coming into this one, but it's sort of hard to know how these two teams will stack up against each other as they're both the number 3 seed from their region. The maps for this series are Breeze for T1, Sunset for Leviatán, and then Icebox as the decider. Looking at the agents for Breeze, Leviatán have a Cypher and KO, while T1 have a Yoru and Harbor, so double duelist and double controller. Here are some of the highlights from Breeze.
Cloudburst, maybe for a second he wanted to fake the exit, but does decide to commit it. Swings in and he'll just take down Execute all the same. This man is absolutely fearless. Cyan out looking to create similar scenes over here on a push up through the double doors, looking for target, but that tailwind is going to be expiring here soon. Mazzino up over the top, not going to be spotted. Cyan does get the headshot, registers. Mazzino's there, but he cannot find the shot. Mazzino takes him down. Maintaining that man advantage here for LEV.
Still continuing this advance. Toxic screen going to go up. Try to give them at least enough space to get the plant. The recon dart goes through, and they're just going to get 2 off those sheriffs.
The timing is absolutely fantastic. Calm going to be taken down now. Rossi moves forward, strikes, is able to find Mazzino. King now arriving. Snappy with a headshot there onto the Yoru. Keeps it at a 2v2. Weapons not really recovered here, and Carpe delayed on this plant. King about to get out on top of this Sova, and I don't think he's going to be ready for it, but somehow he is. Draws out the classic. And what a round this would be for T1 to win, to get themselves on the board. Tex, though, still needing to be feared, has the cam that he can reset up. Cage set, tap on that spike. Carpe wrapping around the backhand side, an easy enough kill. Is now Rossi. Noting him. Can he play this time perfectly?
Still has a snake
Knows
bite.
that he's not on it. Wants to jiggle it. Oh no, the snake bite! No. The complete and utter whip!
So calm under pressure here. I clipped the edge of the box. Yeah, that happens. And that just makes it easy there. Tex expecting the repeat.
Right off the corner. Shock darts forward here onto the site to try to clear out some of these trap wires. As Izu leads the way, but what a shot! Ozpus ready for the entry. Picks Saya apart. Call coming through here with the Hunter's Fury. Dragged out of the dimensional drift. Izu will be able to find the kill there on the Tex before getting taken down by Mazzino. Now a 3v3. There's the site taken here by T1.
Still though, got this lurking player to account for. King again. He laid in there. Has the Viper's pit too, if he can find one pick.
Working his way around the back. 0 point, just to check close. No one is in that position. King now starting to work his way forward. Rossi, attention, turned away from main. Does manage to find a kill. Looks to resteady, but I think it's a little bit of damage there onto King. Carpe able to find comp. Snake bite goes into the back. King with the tap on the spike. Finds a headshot. Looks for the second, and he's got it! The half wall. Ooh, the jump across Execute does not escape. Tex able to find the headshot, taking him down now. Izu.
Here we go again.
Actually at risk. The lurk coming through from King. He does make it around the corner here of Elbow, but King continues to lurk forward. He pushes out into main. Carpe does have a deep line of sight, but he has to hit that shot. He has to get that kill. Push coming in. He's able to line it up, and Ozpos finding Izu, softening up the site. Side player able to find a second. Goes for the re-peek once again, as Rossi tries to hold firmly here. Now this half wall. Push coming through. He does get Ozpos before getting taken down, but Saya still multiple players to try to get through. Mazzino held out a little bit wider. He's able to take out the diffuser. And I think he might have just delivered the round victory. Yeah, the time not going to be there. Mazzino will try to tuck away, try to keep himself alive, but he cannot. Gambly spot here. Just outside the window. Do they look for him? The answer is going to be yes, they do, but he still gets the second before falling. Oh! And Izu finds his mark. Headshot across. Ozpos going to be taken down. And this is a gorgeous round thus far here for T1. Still more work to be done as Mazzino goes pushing into the back. Izu going to get timing there. Ends up falling, but it's a man advantage, and Carpe instantly striking with a headshot, but King snappy with it. The one tap, that's stacked up, and he nearly manages to bail them out. T1, Rossi just nearly getting sprayed down here through this wall. Does get the nice push, timing to find one, find two. Looks for a little bit more, trying to get the target onto Cobb, and he's able to find it. This time, T1 with a very fantastic pacey response. King, last one standing, will fall to side player's hand.
Mazzino, though, still able to grab that orb on the edge. Tex has already slid pretty far up into halls, trying to get some information, trying to look for player coming through, but it's going to be checked. Has to pop the cyber cage. Get on out. But
spots him within it.
Yeah, mid control though, being attempted here. They're going to remember that Izu's hiding. Tex so clean.
Just Tex up, just takes him down. What a headshot. Now the neural theft to tell all. Rossi gonna be between a rock and a hard place here in that pit. Just trying to stay tucked away. Hunter's Fury coming through. Calm trying to flush him out. He's been spotted. The Hunter's Fury be damned. It's not needed. Counter pit now in play here from King. X-Crit tagged low. Aspas takes a little bit of damage, but turns his sights now back up here in the halls. Sat away, waiting for Syed to come pushing in.
Reckoning and Dimensional Drift, you got good tools, but you've got bad numbers.
Decent tools, but it starts here. You need to be able to find this kill first and foremost. There's the stun. You know that somebody's in there. He's spamming for it. He's pinging it down, and Syed eventually is able to find the headshot. Izu just trying to flush him out, just trying to identify these positionings. Still a lot more work to be done. Izu shots flying. Pop flash out, chases in, is able to drop the pivot, then Tex in from behind, able to take him down. Now it's all on X-Crit. 10 HP. It would be absolutely miraculous. Push in and Tex. He started off the round. He will finish it as well as the map.
Leviatán got out to an early lead on Breeze and ended up closing it out 13-9. Mizzino was a standout here, almost 25 kills on the KO. Looking at the agents now for Sunset, and the only difference in comps is a Cypher for LEV and a Sage for T1, and it actually seems like they've adopted Paper X's comp after losing to them not even 3 weeks ago. Here are some of the highlights from Sunset.
Without showing a ton of pressure.
Oh, trying to play off that one way. King does end up getting taken down. Decent amount of damage to the X-Crit, but again, the heal's just going to be coming through, and that shot from Tex not going to be connecting. Izu managing to find a second. Flash in after shot goes out, and Izu picks himself up a third and now has a showstopper online here on round 3.
Brilliant patience around that util.
Swing in, Calm, gonna be able to put him down though. Does find one, but swing out. Rossi dealt with. Aspas covering fire is gonna be good. That paranoia does not connect. Calm in front of it. Finds the kill, and suddenly things starting to be undone. X-Crit having to back away, cannot get this plant through, and Cyan player still quietly trying to make his way over towards this site.
That is actually going to be the confirm.
Oh, there's the confirmation.
Yep, the camera sees it. And
they don't even want to try to play into the site, it looks like. They're just going to stay sat back here in main.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the way to do it. It's so tough to break it, especially when there's no smokes, there's no flashes to work with for the side of Leviatán. They're going to have to really just get extremely accurate with this gunplay. You do have one satchel, potentially.
One dizzy. Sen instantly dealt with. Now, pretty much aware of all the positioning. Yep.
One enemy
couple taps coming through. Comp getting one. Aspas the other.
Get their own breach utility going. There's the Rolling Thunder into nothing.
Into nothing indeed. Nothing spotted.
There it is.
Still gets Izu on that entry. TP across the map as King joins in. Mizzino eventually able to drag across, but it's actually going to be Tex collecting that kill. Comp finds himself a second before falling. Carpe and Rossi. Some much needed replies. They bring this into a 2v3, but Aspas now, the showstopper, drawn out, spots him, sends it. Carpe dead. It is all on Rossi to try to clutch this out. Can he isolate? He gets the first. The swing, and he cannot get Mizzino. Ready to go. Pain shell lob onto the corner. No util going to be cleared by that one, but showstopper in. Looking for the catch, but it's going to be Calm taking down now that. Tech does not really matter too much. As Tex, however, holds the line. Cleans up 3, and it all falls to pieces. Mizzino trying to win out, turn on the flash, a second one coming through. Rossi ducks back in towards elbow. As Aspas comes swooping through. Paranoia not going to go deep enough, cannot get the catch, but look at the setup. Aspas has the angle, has the shot.
Catches Leviatán off guard. Even without that cyber utility. What is this? What is that? That's old school Ascent
firing squad set up, but Rossi, nice little wall bang headshot there. It does take down Calm. Izu drifting back slowly, suspecting that they're going to be already within this smoke, and he's able to clean one up. You know, 10 extra on the opposite side, able to find the kill. And flawless, that is exactly what T1 need.
Gotta run 6 in a row or you're going home.
Fault line for fault line, showstopper out, and look at the value! 2 kills, Aspas hungry for the win, and maybe even on for this ace. Gets himself up to 3, Rossi interrupting the plant. Rez to put Izu back into the mix. Aspas on the hunt and will get shut down. X-Crit able to find that kill. Now a 3v3 as the heal comes through. Rossi push back up, and his util going to be paramount in trying to save this round. Flies back across. Comp deals with Izu after shot, trying to flush him out. Rossi goes on the challenge, is able to find Mizzino. Now just leaving Calm and King. See whether or not they can end the series right here and now. King swinging out, X-Crit finding one. Rossi getting the other. Damage there is, yeah, King gonna be taken down to 36. Push forward, Rossi eventually able to stabilize the aim, does find Calm. He's got extra nearby to go ahead and get that heal across, and Izu will go ahead and finish the job onto the enemy Omen. So 2-man advantage here for the side of T1. Spike is making its way over onto A. Rolling Thunder pushing Izu to the side, and Mazzino drags it back. 3v3. Recovering on that thrash. Tex, however, too hard, but he gets the 1-2. He gets the third.
Tex with a crisp 3k there as Leviatán takes Sunset 13-7. Aspas also performed pretty well here for this map, and overall for this series, I wouldn't quite say it was a standout performance from him. He was just doing his thing. Pretty comfortable 2-0 here will unfortunately eliminate T1 from Masters Shanghai. Our second series of the day is between DRG and FUT, with FUT being huge favourites coming into this one, especially considering that DRG didn't manage any more than 5 rounds on either map against Team Heretics. The maps for this series are Bind for FUT, Ascent for DRG, and then Icebox as the decider. Looking at the agents for Bind, and I find it fascinating that we actually see 4 different controllers across the board here. We've got a Brim and Harbor for DRG, and then a Viper and Omen for FUT. Here are some of the highlights from Bind.
Gained a ton of space here. 5 HP for CNED. That's certainly not going to help the matter. They've got to be careful because TZH has already taken all the space outside of Sand. Nick has rotated back A. There's a lot of presence here. They have 4 rifles in this bonus.
But are okay playing this quiet game. But if they don't re-clear TZH here, I mean, there's no need for anybody from DRG to rotate off.
Right. I mean, there's so much space that TZH is taken, as you're saying, that there's nothing to suggest that the cutting of noise has led to a rotation back B. So they're able to sit on this, but you're right, the shots are so crispy out from FUT.
30 seconds
And so
left.
they brute force their way out onto the site. They get every single kill, with the exception of TZH, and Adacaptain knows where he is. A flawless bonus conversion and disaster for DRG early. Been doing the slow default that you've been talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, that trip.
Ooh, but
messy.
no punish there, Doug.
Well, the timing was just brutal. Vukashi was falling off of box as soon as the trip goes off. But a little bit of success found. Numbers away the defense for the first time all map. Mr. Fallen quietly creeping up into Hookah. There's a lot of presence here, and it's only going to get worse. Yeah. Xion 7 on the rotate. Luke with Hop is going to be on the flank.
Nice shot.
Very nicely done. Adacaptain has no idea where the other member is. Both will fall, and DRG get their first. So they're able to stack up here. You imagine Xion 7's going to have to use his ult?
100%.
I suggest you move.
There it is, right on cue, including Satchel forward. Luke getting the best of Mr. Fallen. Nicely done from the duelist.
That's showstopper now.
Triggered right on time. Oh, they pass right by each other, but he sees them. The Wisps from the Reckoning give him away. CNED and Adacaptain, the last 2 that stand.
Xion 7 killed DRG on the flank, and now he's already in shower. He knifed out. I don't think FUT are going to be aware of this harbor.
The timing could be disastrous. It's so tricky to deal with, but they've gotten it down to 2. CNED spotting another. But again, this, oh, that was the win condition.
It was.
Now position given away. Smoke on the side, he's gotten it down to 1. CNED has op, or excuse me, has ult. Unbelievable. To be the one to take contact on the other day. Remember, those fights had been going the way of the Cypher. Almost punishes him here. It's only 1 for 1 the other way. The ult TP back to reinforce the defenses of the site. Luke finally falls, but Bukashu getting plenty of info with that ult. Mr. Fallen's on the flank. They know where he is. The trip catches him. The ult catches him. Nowhere to go.
And Xion 7 just slipped the net as well.
It's the second time now. Can he punish? Yes, he can.
There it is.
Cracks falls. 3v2 the way the attack and tap onto the defuse.
Not again.
TZH has to win it alone, and he can't.
But this split, it could be fruitful.
Ult popped.
That's a great ult.
It's really nice. Nick falls. There's really nowhere for them to go, but they're trying to brute force their way in.
Can't use that.
The Bucky. He's got 1 to his name already, and he's in a perfect spot to potentially get another one.
Lukash is so weak, though. Xion 7 is as well. They're not healthy, man. Oh, but they're going to pull it off. CNED with the up. Changing a less precise weaponry, but more effective, more aggressive.
1 enemy remaining.
Xion 7, 6 HP. Trying to tuck. in the cove will fall.
Oh, but they're making more noise.
Seeker used by Mr. Fallen will confirm where everyone is. CNID was a little early.
Doug, what was that?
And a little low, yeah. We'll talk about that one later. DRG, Stimmy online, trying to fast rotate A. No other ult to speak of for the defense.
30 seconds
the
left.
spam through behind the wall, not connecting yet. They've sectioned it off again, using the harbor util.
Bomb is gonna go down.
Spike
This is
planted.
really good for DRG. Chips are back online as well. They don't have to worry about flank.
Spotting one.
That was a really early dog with no follow-up.
They're gonna have to deal with TZH's post-plant util as well.
FUT are feeling the pressure right now.
A 5v5, the paranoias, both flashes out. Luke taking a lot of damage, down to 40 HP. Nick isn't much better off.
Oh no,
She on 7 as well, they're all in tatters, but what they do have is the element of surprise! Yeah, DJ gets 2, but the trade there! Number still the way of the defense, as CNED is looking to put him away himself. Time is short, Bukashu can be the hero. He got it to half. He should get the defuse. 1.81.
FUT eventually win bind 13-10. The early lead obviously helped get them across the line in the end, despite the best efforts of Luke and Vukashu. Taking a look at the agents for Ascent now, pretty standard approaches from both sides, just a Killjoy for FUT and a Cypher for DRG. Here are some of the highlights from Ascent.
Yeah. Flash up in heaven, TZH. Pushing cracks off. And now the smoke. This has been where they fall apart. They're down in numbers too, man. The spam as they've got the lockdown, but Nick going aggressive. He might catch another ult, but he's been caught. Fully sold out on that play, leaving TZH to be the hero on his own, a 1v2. Both members weak. Waiting, daring for the swing. The first will fall. 5 bullets left. Yetuj got it to half. The Molly will buy a little bit of time. There he is on the swing, and TZH the hero again. Yeah, that's true. Ooh. CNED landing a shot onto the first, but swings back in and connects onto Luke. Krax has got 3! How in the world does he get away with that? That was the round that was supposed to go the way of DRG. He's out. Oh my goodness, he was ahead of it. Execution style. CNED and Krax don't know what hit him.
And he's going for more.
Ooh, just narrowly missing that window.
The name of the game now is just discipline.
FUT have to be careful here, man. You cannot let DRG back into this game.
1 enemy remaining.
They're going to be on an eco in this next round.
Here.
The other
They're running them down.
The other concerning thing too here for FUT is that there are a couple of ults that are starting to come online for DRG. Full pressure.
You should run.
Blades over the top though. Luke trying to get some high ground, does connect on the blades. Now dashing back, he got in, he got his kill, and he gets out. Nicely done. Oh, he's hunting for more. He's wrapping around, out of Captain's dead. Understanding where the pressure's coming from, they have to turn their attention forward. But they've inserted a couple of members mid.
Proactivity from FUT, and they heard this cat drop.
Almost gets both. Only one found. Can Yetuj succeed here?
Krax is still alive. Anything's possible.
A 1v2. Taking a little bit of damage. Now they know where he is. That's the only flash he's got to his name. Knife won't matter. Util empty, the second flash through. Walls closing in, he can fear the footsteps. And he will fall.
Oh, but this alarm bot wasn't broken at all. If they broke it, surely FUT would have rotated off.
Seeing it smoked off with the flash in his face, connects onto Luke anyway. A shattering of the glass and safe passage found.
30 seconds left.
Seeing it on the reposition. Still has that glass cannon in hand. But Shion 7 getting up close. Mr. Fallen on the counter. The attack still with a little bit of bite to it. Although outnumbered. 10 seconds left. Now committing to the spike plant.
10 seconds
Bukashu trying to play aggressively on the other side of the smoke, facing into it by himself, recklessly pushing forward. The high-low waiting on the other side as it dissipates, he jumps and he falls! Now it's on to TZH to win this 1v3 as the spike has been planted. He's got time on his side, but he's all on his own. They're going to try to split out onto B, and yeah, they're going to have his numbers advantage here, but Luke still has his op. And he's holding the line. Can they get past this? He's ahead of the smoke, spots the feet, cannot connect. And now spam through with the shorty in hand. They decide to ignore him for now, but you got to be careful. He's right on your shoulder. The defense will have to hold the line here as best as they can. 3 apiece potentially for tournament life. The spam not connecting, 10 HP, he will fall. TZH has been a hero, but he will not convert.
FUT end up taking Ascent in overtime 14-12. Krax and Zenid were equally massive here, both being just 1 kill shy of the 30 bomb. And there you can see the stats across both maps as well. We also got the draw for tomorrow's matches. The only rule here was that FPX and FUT can't rematch. So that leaves us with the 2 matchups being FPX vs Team Heretics and then FUT vs Leviatán. The 2 winners will make up the final 2 teams in playoffs, while the losers will be eliminated.